Hey people, it is Teachable Tuesday, which means it is my time to come to you and offer a little bit of insight, some knowledge, and maybe even a revelation as you start, build, and elevate your purpose-centered business. So with that being said, today's lesson is all about really kind of one word, and that word is change. Right? So change is one of the only consistent, constant, damn near guaranteed parts of life, right? There's not too many things that I would put all my money down and say, yeah, that's going to happen. But change is going to happen. And the reason it's going to happen is because life only moves forward, right? We can't stay in the same place, and you for damn sure can't go backwards. So that means change is part of the process. I don't care what circumstance or part of the game you're playing, right? Change is going to happen. It's inevitable. So then why do so many of us hate it, resist it, and damn near detest it? And the reason is because it's not the change that we fear, hate, and detest. It's because you would be hard pressed to find any caterpillar that you could walk up to. Let's say you could talk to it and say, hey dude, you're going to, I know this crawling around on the ground, this very limited perspective, ducking and dodging from the birds. I know that's a hard life, man, but listen, that is only going to last for a couple of months. And then in a few months, you're going to become a butterfly. And a butterfly, you're going to have these big, beautiful wings. You're going to be able to soar and flutter, and you're going to have a totally different perspective, right? You're going to be able to see from the top down, right? You will be hard pressed to have a conversation with a caterpillar, who says, nah, I'm good. I just want to crawl around on the ground and exist, right? So then what is it that keeps so many of us resisting and giving in to change? And it's the in-between from being a caterpillar and becoming a butterfly. There's this process in between that is known as the learning curve. And so many struggle with the learning curve because the learning curve requires a level of maturity that most of us just are not ready for. So that means that I have to be mature enough to say, I'm going to have to humble myself, right? I am stepping into unknown territory, becoming a butterfly. So that means I'm going to have to seek out some butterflies, and I'm going to have to ask for help. Yikes. Because asking for help means I have to be mature enough to say, girl, you don't know everything. And then to ask for help, I have to be really, really vulnerable. Because what if they say no? What if I don't feel like I can fly? What if my wings don't develop? So there's all these things that get triggered in your mind during the process of learning something new. But you have a choice to say, I'm either going to give into the fear and attempt to stay right where I am, because I told you that's impossible, right? You're just going to continue to self-sabotage and become more miserable in the process. Or you're going to say, you know what? I'm going to go all in. Right? Like I said, I wanted to be a butterfly. I said I wanted to soar above. I said I wanted a different perspective. So now I have to learn how to do it. And I'm going to be mature enough to ask for help. I'm going to be mature enough, to humble myself. And I'm going to be mature enough to understand that vulnerability is not a weakness. It is actually a strength. So that's it. That's my lesson for today. My lesson is about change is the only constant that's happening in your life, as well as if you will get really good at becoming an expert at mastering the learning curve in between whatever it is you're doing, right? So it doesn't matter if you're starting a business, it doesn't matter if you're going back to school, it doesn't matter if you're getting married, having kids, I don't care what it is. There is still a learning curve that has to happen because you are becoming something and someone new. So if you have any questions, feel free to DM me. You can also drop some comments below. I usually try to respond, as well as I have put a link to join my free Facebook group, Purposeful and Prosperous Women. And as always, I look forward to serving you guys and hope you have a beautiful Tuesday. Thanks. Bye.